Yeah.
Oh, we've got some more people on Zoom.
Oh,
That's
it's
fantastic.
Just chuck them down.
David, yoo-hoo.
Positive for 10 days.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can't rely on it. Once you've had it, it will stay positive for quite a long time.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Let's say that you only sort of needed to isolate for about 4 or 5 days.
Come on, podcast, just as we're about to leave.
Yeah,
So
it's not
just
as
feel
long as I came out
your
back.
feet,
I've got you.
turn the waist.
Never mind. We'll get there in the end.
Hello. Oh, there's loads of, I am very impressed that you've all swept in from the horrible rain to come. Yeah, there's space in the boys' side if anyone wants to go.
The boys' side.
The boys' side.
It's all right when we're segregated.
Go to the boys.
I mean, it's got me coat matches.
Oh, that's lovely. You've got a matching coat. That's very well. There's actually 9 because I've got a couple on Zoom as well. It's fantastic. So we're just doing this. We'll whisk through the loosening, and then I've got a new one today. I went to see Eva yesterday, Eva Scuba, on Zoom, just to find out what I'm missing on. So on next week, I'm spending 3 days in Reading. So I'm going to train with the Tai Chi Master for the first 2 days, and then I'm going to train with Corella and Eva on the Sunday, because actually they're really, really, really good. They're easily masters themselves, so but they just don't do any of that stuff. So keep breathing. And what happened to my lovely music? Why isn't that working?
The rain got to it.
Let's try
I've had
again.
all the COVID injections.
Got the roof on the shed.
I've
Yeah,
had
so just be
injections.
careful.
And I phoned for the results of
Thank you
my
so much for
X-ray
That's all right.
and got told at the reception, you're down
my car's gone.
for a review of with Dr. Howard.
Oh.
I said, I laughed like a drain. I said, I haven't seen him in years.
So just let your arms lengthen and then draw the chin in, and we're just. So those of you that are recovering from either COVID injections or flu or COVID, just take it easy. We're not. It's yeah.
I had a dressing gown day on Sunday,
Oh, lovely.
which followed my double injection.
Yeah.
And on Monday morning, well, Sunday evening, I was up and running again.
So just lengthen through the. So it's actually quicker if your body tells you it needs to rest.
Yeah.
That you go and have a rest. It just works better. You know. So
I ignored my grandchildren.
quite like to do a couple of the movements of the Heaven's Breath Qigong, which is brand new, which is I'm slowly learning it, but I seem to learn it faster if I teach it. So you're all guinea pigs now. So we can do the first couple of movements, and I've got the last movement, and I've got some of the middle ones. So we can do a sort of whistle-stop tour of it, and then that's it. So just let your hips in. The jaw go. So relax around the jaw muscles. The other thing I'm doing is I'm doing a 30-day introduction to meditation course, and they teach. It's every morning at 7 AM, so we do half an hour, and then there's a couple of classes in the evening on the Thursday evening that explain what we've been trying to do. So that's good. But there's a guided one that talks you through it, so I just press play and listen to that and joined in with it. So 135 of us this morning. It's very good. So they said it's good for concentrating, so I'm trying to get better at concentrating. I think that will sort of kill or cure really. So.
And it's 30 days long, is it?
30 days, so you do every morning at 7 o'clock, but they recommend that you have an evening practice as well, so I'll be doing an hour a day, basically, but I'm just going to listen to the same tape. They've got a website that's got a guided, it's half-hour guided meditation, talks you through what to focus on, and I find that easier, and it's really good.
And when did you start?
Yes, this morning. Well,
Oh,
yesterday we
you're
had
on
the
day
first
one.
meeting on
Day
day
1
one.
of 30.
Day 1 and 30, and we done the meeting last night, and they spoke through how it works. It was really good.
So we'll see a transformation, will we, about 7 days?
Probably not. I shouldn't think
You'll be
so.
so relaxed and chilled out. Oh, do what you like.
Well, and
then
well, actually, funnily enough, when I ask someone who's got more experience, sometimes it can make you proper grumpy as well.
Oh dear.
Like when I was listening to a talk, and the lady that was doing it, she was 18 when she went to this monastery in India to train at, and she was actually quite relaxed. But then because she got in touch with herself, she hadn't realised how angry she was, and she got very upset at the teacher, saying, "Look, you've made me really angry." And the teacher was laughed at her, so it was like, you know, it's very funny. So we just do that. But
They do that for mental health.
they do it for mental health, but if
Yeah.
you've got a mental health thing that you're having trouble with, you have to ask your doctor first and have to get supervision, because it can bring stuff up.
They
So-
give you sort of exercises and
Yeah, that's right.
music.
Mm.
They
Oh, when is the music?
specialised
Well, we
tapes.
should have the music, but he started.
No. That's not COVID, that's because the phone wasn't turned on.
No, I'd have to turn it down because there were adverts. And if I press skip, it switches it off and I have to reload again. So I just have to leave it and just do that. So I just do that. And then shake. So focus on the shoulders, chest, tummy and the hips, and the knees. And then hope you've all not got things in your pockets. We go up, 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 stretch, and up. Marvellous. I do like this one. It's really good. Okay, we'll do the T and the W, and then loosening number 1, and then we'll look at another one as well. So you make a T shape, and you want the arms to drop down and then come up. Drop down and then come up. Drop down and then come up. I'll show you that from the side. So you're like, it's like you're sitting on the chair and coming straight back off it again. That's it. And then I've got a new one. So there's yeah. So hopefully I'll have learnt some new things. Right. Is everybody all right on Zoom? You all right? Great. So we just do that. That's it. Just let it gently swing. There we go. Very nice, everybody. Very good. So we're missing someone, aren't we? Are we missing anyone?
My Linda Carer has sort of dropped out of it.
Oh, never mind. And then turn the palm up. Yeah, well, I'll have to do some more advertising, I think. I have got a new poster. I've just got a... The problem is Burwell. We haven't found a forever home yet for Burwell on Mondays. So we might... There we are. Very good, everybody. Very nice. So you get that bounce, you get that lovely bounce. So gently draw the toes in a little so that you activate the arches of the foot, and then the foot becomes a spring. Just show you that from the side again. So the arms are in front. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then one in front, one behind. Oh, now it's that. Down. We'll just have to wait. Yeah, but, there we go, we're all breathing. So feel the weight transfer, you're transferring the weight. So that will come in. Yeah. It's surprisingly tricky, isn't it? Okay, let's just break that down. Actually, we're going to do the new one that I learned off Ever because it's when. So she did this thing yesterday afternoon. I went to a class of hers, and we were doing this. We were just bouncing. She says you've got to get your bounce. So it's like you're firing that. If I make it wider, it's like have I got it on me? I might have it. Yes, I do. Brilliant. Bouncy ball. So look, you kind of, it goes down and then it bounces back up again. Doink. So this is for illustrating Tai Chi balls. And it's very useful. I normally have a whole load, but I just got the one in there. So it's like you're throwing a ball and bouncing and it bounces back up. See? Yeah. So it's actually similar to bounce that way, except instead of doing it that way, we're doing it doing, 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 doing. And then you can do that with your arms. So, because before I was doing it like this, more smooth, but she said, no, it's not like that. She said, it's bounce. And I quite like it this way. It kind of makes me feel a bit more cheerful. Yeah. Because you're like, you've done. Because she said, if you're not careful, you can, actually end up losing the sense of bounce in the body after a certain age. So we're just swinging and bouncing, boing, 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 boing. So it's like that. So if I just show you, because there's a move when we did the Heaven's Breath Qigong or Heavenly Breath Qigong, there's a move where you do your shake and then you spring up, and when you land, you want to land springing. You want to land springing, because she said when people jump, in her classes she teaches that work on balance for people with balance issues. She actually gets people to bounce properly as part of their rehabilitation. So someone will have come to see her because they've had a fall, and then they go see Eva for her falls club. So she actually, not straight away obviously, because you've got to get to that point. Yeah. But what she noticed, I can't do it, but she did an impression of someone that lost, so like that, and it won't, you see I've still got the spring, but it was like this sort of deadness.
Like me.
No, it's better than that. No, that was better than that. She was trying. Yeah, because you've done exactly. Because you've done some Tai Chi, you've actually got you've got your bounce back. But when they first started, and she did a brilliant impression of it, and it was all kind of dead, and it was like, it was all kind of and I thought, that's it. She said, what you want to do is when you practice your bounce, then when you jump and you land, you've still got. She said it's this live.
Do you jump, Pete? Can you jump?
Can you jump?
No.
No, I can't jump.
So don't worry, if you can't jump, it's fine.
I'm giving up jumping.
You'll get your jump back by doing this bounce exercise.
My toes won't leave the floor.
Yeah,
They're stuck.
They're stuck. That's all right.
As long as I get me on.
That's all right. But just do this, and that will work. So it's like It's like you're bouncing a basketball. You know what I mean? Bouncing which is actually a similar thing. When I've done my boxing training, we've got a version of this where we go like this, and then you go like that, and you get your and then you do it with a punch. So that's what I do on my Friday morning class.
But
It
the
carries
stepping good for you as well.
Yeah.
That's sort of
Stepping,
fancy,
I
yeah.
think the stepping and the one we do the what do you call it when we walk, when she got us to walk, strutting, the strutting walk. Anything that gets you, she got us strutting all around because the hall they use is twice the size of this. Like it's a similar width, maybe a little bit, maybe half a bit wider, but it's much longer. It's at least another one of these worth down that, into that garden. And she got us doing the strut, where we were just strutting around, and then she got us to pout with our lip, pout more. And it was fantastic. And just getting people to move around, because when you've had some issues with balance, you move quite stiff, because they're scared, so they get stiff. And then the problem is, because they're more stiff, they're actually more likely to successfully fall over. It's like, even though it's scary, the best thing you can do when you're feeling scared of falling over, you just want to relax and maybe go a bit slower. Because the other thing is they speed up. So it's about getting your bounce back. So this is a really good exercise. I think bouncy, even don't worry if your feet my feet aren't leaving the ground. I'm keeping them flat, but I'm doing the springs in the foot, and it just sways. So I'll ask Ever a bit more when I see them next week. I'm really looking forward to seeing my teachers next week. He's quite expensive. It's £85 a day to train with his master. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Now, when we were doing this one, so we have the arms in the T shape, and you transfer the weight, and then you're turning away from the weighted leg. So my knees are in line with the toes, and then do it really slow. Do it in slow motion. I'll do it from this way round, because then it's probably easier to... Oh, is my friend back playing? Is he back playing again? I'll just have to turn it down for the... That's it. And then they go a bit faster, but try and incorporate that bounce we've just been practicing. Don't worry if you can't, it's fine. And sometimes, it takes... And really soften the arms. That's better, yeah. And we're upright, and you want to think about your biomechanics, or focus on your bio. Don't think, feel your biomechanics. That's better. The problem is, if you start thinking about something, then you do what you're thinking, and then it's not what's happening. So marvellous. Okay, we'll do that. Oh. I think it stopped raining. Oh no, it's still raining a bit. I can see the rain marks on the window. Never mind. That's it. So just shade from the side. So it's like this. And then what we do is posture check. Breathe in and out. Yeah, it was good fun hanging out with 135 people at 7 AM. fantastic. I mean, no one was saying anything because we were all sitting there quiet, but it's great.
I was still in bed.
Yeah. So yeah, if anyone's interested, I can send you the link. Just send me an email. They suggest you can join up until the 6th of November to get the full benefit, but really you want it for the full 30 days. But you could do maybe, you know, but it was very good. And they have meetings, and there's a couple of meetings halfway through, and then on the last night of the final morning, they'll have a thing, and then you can, yeah.
That's not £85 a day, though, is it?
No, it's whatever you fancy donating. So I thought, well, it's 30 days, so I donated them 30 quid.
Oh, good way to do it.
A quid a day, but you can do more if you want, because obviously he's got to lead it, and he's doing a little bit of teaching, and that's their only income. So, but it's in a traditional way of how any monk in the olden days got paid money. They just turn up with their begging bowl and get whatever. You know, it's a similar thing. They just about manage. It's a bit like what I do, really. I just.
So long as the balance is at the end.
Yeah.
Well, if you get to the end of 30 days, maybe you won't care, you know. It's all good.
If I had to be up at 7,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
Well, you
caring.
have to get up at 10 to 7, so you can sit for 7 actually.
Unless you've got a computer like mine, which means you get up at 6:30, turn it on, watch the thing spin round.
Yeah.
Oh no, I wait for the alarm clock to go just about 7:15, then I go flat.
And then shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come a little bit closer for people watching at home. Other shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Fantastic. And then go like this. 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Polishing the table. 1. 2. 3. Keep breathing, very nice. 4. 5. 6. 8. Other arm, pen, waves into wings, forward, back, and you're feeling that rotation in the shoulder joint, that's it, and we're all breathing, nice, relaxed. So muscles are nice and soft, and there's this upward feeling in your supporting bones. Nice. Okay. Just like this. 1. So keep a slight bend in the arms. 2. Relax the shoulders, sink the hips. 3. Relax the shoulders, sink the hips. 1 more time. 4. And then bring the hands down. And then we transfer the weight. We angle so that one shoulder's lower than the other, but we're not twisting. We're not twisting that way, we're not twisting that way. We're keeping it plain. And then come up. So you can use your arm to go down the leg to check that you're not twisting. 2, 3, and 4. Great. Now we'll try it together. So we do the same exercise that we've just done. 1, and come back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 more time, 8. That's it. Okay, we'll do a little bit of silk reading and then have a look at some of the new Qigong exercises. So, turn, hand comes down. Transfer, hand comes across. Turn, hand comes up. Transfer. So towards, at the bottom, towards, there's the middle, there's the centre line. Towards the centre line at the bottom, away from the centre line at the top. Away. Towards. Away. That's it. So it goes in towards the body, away from the body at the top. That's it. Fabulous. Okay, now do the same exercise but with the other hand. So we place our hand there, place the hand there like that. Transfer your weight. Now turn the waist, the hand comes down. Transfer your weight, bring the hand towards your body. Turn the waist. Transfer the weight, bring the hand away from your body. Nice round shape in the arm. soft, smooth and slow. Okay, now go the other direction. So now go towards you at the top and away from the body at the bottom. So this, because we're doing the weight transfer, we're paying attention to what we feel in the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This works developing good sense of stability for balance as well. It's all good. And then try that on the other side. So you want to sink the hips. Make sure you're really sinking your hips. Keep breathing.
Oh God. I'll stick my head under the tap.
And then sneak the other hand in. Yeah, you blinked, didn't you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3,
Harry took mine.
4.
I'll come down later.
This. 1, 2, 3. Get the choreography. 4. 1. 1. 1. 2. 3. 3. 3. 4. 1. 2. 3. 4. And we go in the other direction. 1. 2. 3. 4. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Okay, for fun, we're going to do push away the mountain. So you straight down, you turn. So palm like that, back, down, towards the long arm, towards the bent arm. Push away the mountain. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, go. I'm just going to come. I've got the. Yeah. So, cultivating the breath and soothing the breath, and then it's floating the wings, sink down into the lake. Okay, we'll try the first three. So the first one's called cultivating the breath. But before we do that, what he started off with, cultivating the breath and soothing the breath, what he did was that he... we'll just go back to this one first, just to get... So what we do is we make a kind of energy circle first, is what he said. So what you do is you're like this, you breathe in, breathe out, and just imagine you're connecting to a big circle. It reminds me a bit of cormorants, you know, when they do that and they dry their wings. It's a bit like that. And then we just breathe in and out. Like the sunshine's come out, we're just basking in the sunshine. And then you put your arms down. So that was the first bit that we did. Then it was cultivating the breath. So you cross the hands in front like a bird. You breathe in and breathe out. And it's very similar to everything else we've done before. So breathe out. That's it. We do 3 of these. 2 and 3. And then, so that's cultivating the breath, and then we've got the soothing the breath. Soothing the breath. So you breathe in, you make a fist with both hands, you bring them to the side of your chest, and then the elbows are back. So you're opening the chest, and then breathe out. Then one more, breathe in, breathe out. And then embracing the child, so you step, you breathe in, you breathe out, going to cat stance. Breathe in, breathe out, go to cat stance. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we just did 3 each side, so breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Right, the next one's a bit tricky. I'll just read the thing. They'll welcome and embrace a child. Floating the wings. Floating the wings and sink into the lake. Actually, that one's not too bad. That's just 6 breaths. So floating the wings and sinking into the lake. So you go, if you don't want to go on tiptoes for this, you don't have to. So this is movement number 3, floating the wings and sinking into the lake. So you breathe in, and then you breathe out. 2. It's like a variation of Wild Goose, really, but I like it floating the wings and sinking into the lake. 4, 5, and one more time, 6. So that's the first 3. The 4th one, shaking. Fist to chest. Yeah, the next one, shaking off 100 illnesses. So it's very similar. So you go like this. You look to your left, look to your right, back to the middle, go up on tiptoe, and then how many times do we do that? Hang on, I've got the numbers. 8 breaths. We do it for 8 times. We do this 8 times. So that's the first time. So you breathe in. Now you look to the right, look to the left, back to the middle, up, and then breathe out. Left, right, middle, up. Right, left, middle, up. Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. So that will ward off 100 illnesses, so that will get rid of your COVID. Excellent. And then we got, gathering the clouds to clear the skies. Oh, this is great, this one. And then we've got gathering the clouds and then pulling the threads from heaven. All right, so we'll do those 2 next. So with this one, gathering the clouds to clear the skies, what you do is you breathe in first and then you go hum and then ha. So let's practice the words first. So this is the chorus. Hum ha. So the ha, it's got to be a kind of explosive ha rather than ha. It's a ha. Yeah, like the Bee Gees. Yeah, like the Bee Gees. No, ha, ha. Anyway, so breathe. That's a terrible joke. Breathe in. Hum. Ha! That's much better than last time. Fantastic. So then the body movement for the hum bit. So you come up like this and you go, breathe in, hum. Ha! You go forward with your foot. Alright, we'll do a couple of trial runs of this one. What are the numbers? How many times are you actually supposed to do it? 6 times. We're supposed to do it 6 times. Now we circle 5 times. So breathe in for 2, and then for 3 we go hum, and then we go ha, like that. And it's a bit like when you're embracing the child, but instead you're going ha at the child. Maybe it annoyed you. So yeah, there we are. It's good. So here we go. Let's try it in the other direction. So we breathe in. 1, 2, and then we go ha. Very nicely done. Good. All right. Let's just do a few more. So you can go a bit quicker. That might be better for them. So let's try it. Breathe in. Oh, that works better, doesn't it? Okay. And then we go up. Breathe in. I think we've got that one nailed. Let's move on quickly. So now we're pulling down the threads from heaven. So you want your feet together. If your legs don't work, we do it on both sides, yeah. We do it on a different side each time. So you go in that direction, and then you go there, and then you go in that direction, and then you go there, and you do it 6 times. That's 3 each side. Okay, don't worry about it. It's fine. We'll do it. We'll spot it next week. Fine. So the next one, if your feet aren't able to go together, you can have them slightly apart, and that will still work. So what you do, I'll turn. Go to your left side, and then you pull down the threads from heaven. I assume we're doing it 3 times. Yeah, it's like it'd be good for bell ringing, wouldn't it? You'd be able to, if you're a bell ringer, you come up. And then 1 more. It's good, isn't it? Pretty good. Right, the next one, because I've got them written down on the computer. I'll open the windows to gaze afar. Open the windows to gaze afar. Oh, what a lovely name. So So you have the tiger's mouth to the ribs. So you breathe in. And then you go like this. Breathe out. Breathe in. And one more time. So you're opening some windows. Great. So that was the. I'll gather in the tree and looking to heaven. That's like the Space Invaders one. It's a bit weird, this one. You go like this. And then you go that side. One. So these are subject to change. This is what I remember. But it will do for now. So, but it just reminds me of Space Invaders. I don't know if you've ever done. So, shaking the 100 demons, followed by pulling the willows. How many demons do we shake? Oh, it doesn't say. Shaking out 1,000 demons and then pulling the willows. Shaking out 1,000 demons. So you have your feet together and you just go like this. That one's kind of a bit. You think, oh, shaking out 1,000 demons, how exciting! And then you do it, and you think, oh. Right, is that it? So, it's quite nice. So shake out 1,000 demons. I guess you have to do it 1,000 times maybe, I don't know, but just, it's a bit like the loosening exercises. And then we've got pulling the willows, so fantastic. Okay, so pulling the willows, you're in a horse stance, and you breathe out, then you breathe in, and pull that back, and breathe out. Breathe in. 3, and 4. And then you've got more willows on the other side, so breathe out, breathe in. 2. That's it. Look kind of tough. 3. So willows are quite tough, so if you're putting a willow up, you need to put a bit of oomph in it. That's it. Great. And then the next one, hip shaking, is our palm supports the skies, followed by waking the gods and vibrating the chi. So palm supports the skies. We've done something similar to it already. So we go up like this. And then down. So it's very similar to other things. Breathe out. Down. Up. So you come up like that. You come down. Make a prayer shape. You sink down. Stretch your hamstrings. Come up. To the middle. Down. Again, these are subject to because I'm still learning them. It's sort of subject to change, but this will do for now. Breathe out. Breathe in. finish off, so we go down, back to the right, the last movement, which is absolutely brilliant, is called Waking the Gods and Shaking the Chi. I think, is it waking and shaking, or is it... Oh, vibrating. Waking and vibrating, not waking and shaking. Waking the gods and vibrating the chi. So with this one, we go like this, and then we go hum, ha. Then we walk in a circle and clap, and then we walk in a circle and clap. And then how many times are we supposed to do this? We do it, yeah, you don't have to do the jumping up, but just do it. What we'll do, we'll try it out 2 times each side. And it's a bit like Tai Chi line dancing. So, waking the gods and vibrating the chi. And it's that hun, ha. But it's even more of an explosive ha. So you're like springing out of, imagine you're bursting out of a birthday cake, something like that. Not that I've ever burst out of a birthday cake, I'll just... Anyway, so big breath in, and we're just breathing in, and we're just shaking, and then it comes down to the tummy and go hum, ha, and go down, back to the middle way, fantastic, and then we do it again. So breathe in. And then once more each side for fun. It's just brilliant. So when Mark teaches this, they're all in a big tennis court, and there's about 30 of them in the tennis court all year round in all weathers in Birmingham on Thursdays 10:30 to 11:30. Fantastic Tai Chi in the park. And then we do it again. So big breath in. And then hum. Ha! We go there. And then we go back. And then once more with feeling. Hum. So that was waking the gods and vibrating the chi.
My gods are awake.
I think everybody's awake and they've gone deaf. And you just brush the face, that's it. So, oh good, I remembered most of it. I mean, there's some of it's a bit ropey, but that's not bad. And then, if I have the crib sheet in front of me, what I'll do is I'll find someone with a printer and print it out so I don't have to keep staring at the Zoomies to get the right picture. Oh cool, I'll send it, I'll email it. Well that's good, because I could email it to you and then you can print it out and then we can all...
Imagine my tendencies of
Or I can send it to you if you've
Yeah,
got a
go
printer, John.
on.
So I'll print it out at my friend's house, they've got a printer. I'm going, yeah, I've got papers, so I'll print it out at my friend's house. Yeah. So that I can give it out to you and you can practice it at home. And then just do the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just massage the knee and do the other knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And massage the knee. So that should, it's a bit better, isn't it? Okay. Let's just for fun. I'll just put that back so I can see what I'm doing. So just for fun, let's do a little bit of the. Let's do a bit of wave hands like clouds. We'll do a bit of cloud hands.
It's a choir, isn't it? It's a choir.
Why? Yeah. The guy from the choir just run. So we just do that. Great. Okay. Yeah, let's do that one as well. We'll do part of the wild horses mane, just as a health exercise, so it's not quite as complicated as why take off as fruit. But just think nice big, we're doing a big large frame version, come across, hold the ball. So nice round shape, and you're turning, 1, 2, 3. So you feel the turn and then releasing. 2, 3. So yeah, the Heaven's Breath set is just wonderful. It's really, especially the last movement, is hilarious. We were falling about laughing. It was fantastic. The clapping. And then one more time. That's it. Okay, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. And then rub the hands together. And polish the face. Go again. And give the run back and run. And then breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together. Wonderful. So we'll keep plugging away at the Heaven's Breath Qigong. I'll practice a bit more at the weekend, hopefully get
Leave
that
the chairs out.
But leave the chairs out, yeah, because the choir's here. Well done everybody, that was great. Yeah, good job.